Players are now back onto the ice as the second period is about to get away. Once again, apologies for the audio errors, but we appear to be good to go now. It's 2-0. Clay Shemnick's got the first goal. Roberto Nabosny with the second. Second period about to get back underway. Jason DiMatteo will go for the draw. It's the first line once again. Second period about to get started. He'll go against Bergsman as Bergsman wins the draw as we are back on the way here. It's 2-0 in favor of the Knights. And here comes Nabosny, who moves around, goes on the point as he flings it across to Mikhail, and now goes to the corner. DiMatteo, pressure there from Gibbons and Harper. As it now goes to Huso. Huso goes it off the boards and now goes to Nabosny. Nabosny waits, try to get it to the side of the net. Centering feet in front, but he couldn't get a shot as he was ran into there by Davis. It goes to Huso again. That shot deflects off a high stick but stays in play as it goes off the high glass. Aviators give it to Toth. Toth trying to get it around Height. As Huso will wait on the left side. That goes off the stick of Demick. Over the blue line as the Aviators couldn't keep it in, and now here come the Knights the other way. It's a 3-on-2 as Nabosny shoots one, hit the iron with the rubber. He got the right post on that shot. It was a quick wrister, but it did not go. As now Wilkes-Barre having a great chance a minute into the period, as about a minute or so into the period, as Bratz brings it over the line, dangles around, trying to dance on in, with a nice save made by Goebel with the left pad, as Sidney Kola will hold on for the defense for the Knights. That goes off of Pfeiffer. And now here comes Maverick Rudolph. Waits, toe drags around, busts through the defense, but he lost maintained possession of the puck as it goes down, as Goebel was able to cover up, as Maverick Rudolph will take his time to get back up on his feet. He does, and he appears to be all right. Pfeiffer on the faceoff. Can't come up with it. As now Sidney Kola kicks it. Good play there to keep it onside. Pfeiffer as now goes to Rudolph. Rudolph waits, holding on, lost control as it goes over the blue line, as the Knights will have to reset up here. Sidney Kola maintain possession on the knuckle puck. Rudolph trying to get around the defense, and now he goes. He's got help on the right side with Morgan. Rudolph trying to center it across there, but it goes off a defender for the Aviators. It goes off of Alec Young. It's intercepted there by Bratz, as Pfeiffer will now give it to Sidney Kola as it goes over the boards. Now here comes Rudolph. It's a 1-on-2. Rudolph moving on in for a shot. He lost control. He tried to get it around, but a good defensive play is made there in front there by McGowan. As now Bratz keeps it in, it goes off the boards as Pfeiffer will take it on the corner. Pfeiffer lost maintained possession. Tries to get it back as he can, and as it goes over the line. Here come the Aviators the other way. It's a 2-on-2. Sheener turns back, waits, hits it off the boards. There we ran into Rudolph. Player goes down there on the knees there for the Aviators. That was Kinzel. As Maverick Rudolph gets it out, and here comes Simonson, but it goes off the stick of Larson. And now here comes the Aviators the other way. Moving in for a shot, and a nice glove save is made there. Once more by Bogdan, who's keeping his shutout alive. He's playing pretty well so far. One thing I wanted to mention earlier, so Clay Shemnick, as I previously mentioned earlier in the game, is a player I've seen previously play in the Lehigh Valley Scholastic Hockey League. And at one point I heard his head coach, John Greco of the Southern Lehigh Spartans, once describe him as a very good all-around player. And one example I wanted to give is something I've seen actually him play with Southern Lehigh. So last year in March, it was a Game 2 of the LVSHL Final, and he made a very good two-way play as the puck was stuck in the corner. As they get a shot on that, save made there by Goebel. I'll get back to the Shemnick story in a brief moment. I'll resume that in a second. As now the Knights try to keep it in. There is Clay Shemnick, as I previously just mentioned. As now chase after to the corner. Shemnick away there from on the side there of Katarsi. As this is cleared over the line, icing is waved off. Shemnick, just to describe a play I saw that they made him look really good. In Game 2 of the LVSHL Final, a puck was in the corner. He lost the faceoff. The defense of the opposition team he was playing was the Central Catholic States. Picked up the puck. Shemnick stole it away went for a shot on that on the angle of a net on the backhand try. It was a tough shot to get in, but he managed to get it through. It was a good steal, and it shows how good he is really as an all-around player. And it was a big goal for his team at the time. And this is not the first year Shemnick is with the Wilkes-Barre, but he is no doubt a very reliable asset. Just for example, he has the first goal in this game. As now the Aviators will try to bring it back over the line. Chasing after there is Davis. Russo won the race. Abdullah now tries to get it to Price. Price on the corner. Centering feed! And nobody there to tip it in for the Knights. The closest player to it for Wilkes-Barre, as was now they'll try to chase out the other way. The closest player for Wilkes-Barre there appeared to be Bratz. It was Austin Fick, that was near the centering play earlier. As now as Price is ran into there near the blue line, he runs into Demek as the Aviators hold on. It goes to Harper, takes the shot, goes off the block on the side of the net. It's Rodriguez trying to center in front of the backhand there as we get a whistle. They'll do the face-off near the offside circle. Di Matteo at center comes up with the draw. Rodriguez tips it off his stick and it goes to the corner. As Bratz will give it to Sinicola. Sinicola runs into Davis. Good play there defensively there for the Aviators. As McHale try to get it around Harper. And now it's cleared on in by Bratz over the red line, so it will not be icing. The Bosny to Di Matteo. McHale will hold on to it instead. Goes around Harper, lost control. The Bosny runs into the Harper as they try to kick it out. The Bosny and Harper and Mahale, and then the Bosny try to get it out. Here's a drive by Sinicola. It goes wide. It may have ricocheted off of a body. It was a good chance for Sinicola once more. And now here come the flying Aviators the other way. It was a near 3-on-2 developing, but it was broken up. And now here comes Di Matteo. It's a 2-on-2 with Mahale. Di Matteo waiting. Got it across. They couldn't get a shot. He tried to get it to Mahale, but they couldn't connect the dots. And now come the Aviators the other way. It's a 1-on-2. They bring it over the wall. Here's a shot. It was blocked down. There taking the shot was Davis. That's Bratz. Bratz gives to Di Matteo, and now here comes McHale. McHale, he's got help on the left side, waiting, throwing it on across behind himself. It's kept in there by Di Matteo. Moving on the wing, maneuvers around, still has the puck, lost maintained possession. As Gibbons gets it through center, and now here come the Aviators as they might get a small line change, or light line change as Demek goes into the bench. Pfeiffer. Wilkes-Barre will bring it the other way. Here comes Di Matteo once more, holding on, waiting, shooting once blocked down. He goes down on his knees. No penalty call there. It may have been on his own power. Morgan backs to Pfeiffer. Puck to the back now, goes back to the point. Pfeiffer has it again in the high slot. Lost it there off the stick of Larson. And now Gibbons will now try to bring it the other way towards Larson as he runs into Morgan. 13 and counting to go in the second period. It's 2-0 in favor of the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Knights. Rudolph, centering feed, Morgan fanned on the shot. It was a knuckle puck as it goes to the corner. Husso keeps up the pressure. Back to the other side, to Height, to Rudolph, couldn't get a shot. Russo takes a shot, it's blocked out. And now here comes the other way for the Aviators, but winning the race there was Height. Shemnex will go for the draw against Kinzel. And Shemnex goes down. He can't come up with it as the Aviators win the draw to get a shot, but from Sheben it goes wide. Kept in there from Demek. As now a near hit there from Husso. As the Aviators get a shot, but it's blocked down. Knights try to get it out as Young keeps up the pressure. Kinza moving on in for a shot. Goes off the high glass and off the back of the net. Another one of the better chances for the Aviators so far in this game. As now Husso will try to clear it towards center, but Kinza got in the way in the play. He runs into Kaptatsky as that puck goes into the zone as we get a whistle through neutral ice. As a 2-minute interference call against the Knights. Knights win the defensive draw. Sinicola hits it off the high glass and corrals back through center. Goes over the line. Good play there. As Rosenthal will take it now for New York. Aviators try to gain the zone. Kinzel try to go around Sinicola. He turns back, pumps the brace, lost control there. As Sinicola, a knuckle puck gets gloved down by Rosenthal. Rosenthal try to throw it across, but now goes back to the left side of Toth. Goes down, gets checked from behind from Bratz. as the Aviators will try to set up, and they will now. It goes to Toth on the left side, gets it back to the corner. Rosenthal, centering pass, goes off the stick there at Bratz. Sandy Call goes down on his knees as the Aviators hold on the right side. Kinzel shoots one, save, rebound. They couldn't get a shot on that there. They could not get a shot on that there from Sheehan, and now goes behind the goal in Gretzky's office. Kinzel, Rosenthal lets it go, shoots off the screen, save made there. Oh, it was a good stop there, made there for the Knights by Dylan Bogdan. As the rebound was loose, the play is still alive. 45 seconds to go on the power play. Rosenthal, Kinzel around near the Aviator bench, moves around. Rosenthal keeps it onside, escapes one, moves on in, centering pass to Sheehan, couldn't get a shot. Right on that, stick goes flying. Whoa! Play continues on the stick. A stick went flying. It hit the scoreboard. It appeared to go over the safety netting. That's something you don't see every day. Here's a shot. Blocker down there. What a stop there once more by Bogdan. He denies Rosenthal, who has 11 points this season. Now come the Aviators the other way as the power play is about to expire. Some of the better chances for for the New York Aviators in this game as Abdullah clears it all the way down. And the power play expires. The Knights survive. Good work by the special teams. Rosendahl and several other players for the Knights and Toth and plenty of other players for both lines trying to get the puck out of that mad scramble. And finally comes free. Floyd try to chase after there for the Aviators, but the Knights will now take the puck. We are halfway through regulation time. It's 2-0 in favor of Wilkes-Barre. Abdullah has Simonson behind himself, trying to pass it behind himself, but it goes off their stick for the Aviators. Husso, as Floyd gets it out the other way. Husso centering pass, but nobody there to get it. And now Kinzel will bring it on the wing. Kinzel holding on the wing, trying to center it, but it goes off the shin there of Husso. Russo will now go after to the corner with Abdullah waiting in front of him. Will pass it through center instead. Goes off the stick of Bryce Harper. As Russo tried to get it around there from Harper once more, as Harper will clear it down to the corner. Demick will now clear it over the blue line as that will cause a stoppage of play. Bryce Harper for the Aviators is here playing against the Knights, and Bryce Harper for the Phillies is at Houston currently right now. Just wanted to clarify, this is a different Bryce Harper, obviously. Now here come the Knights. They try to get a shot, but it's blocked there from Goebel. From trying to get a shot in there was Pfeiffer. As now McHale will hold on. That stick goes near the shin as they get a center feed to McHale. Waits, throws it across, centering pass across. Oh, they couldn't get a shot there from McHale. They got a good chance there, but they couldn't finish the job. As McHale goes down, Di Matteo races after the corner. Knights try to keep setting it up as now they can't keep it in. And now Rodriguez steals it away. Rodriguez centering pass. It may have went off the pad there of Bogdan as the Aviators will now bring it back for the counterattack. They bring it over the line. Here's a shot. Save made as Bogdan covers up, doing a slight snow angel there and hangs on. Toth wins the faceoff. As now the Knights come the other way. It's a near breakaway there for Morgan. He goes down, and it will be a penalty, likely a tripping call against the Aviators. It is a penalty against New York. William Morrison in the box for 2 minutes for tripping. A power play opportunity for the Knights. Russo waiting, gets it back to Pfeiffer, takes a shot, goes off to the boards. As now Rudolph will hold on. Maverick Rudolph waits, side of the net there, tried to get it back, tried to get a shot, but it's blocked down as the Knights will set up once more. Morgan to Rudolph. Rudolph, puck to the back though as it goes now towards the point. But Bratz wasn't ready. Pfeiffer runs into Anthony Floyd. It's picked up there by Bratz. And now here comes Wilkes-Barre the other way. It's Nabozny. Nabozny waits, holds on, pumps the brakes, gets it to Rudolph. 1:18 to go in the power play. 2-0 Wilkes-Barre. Russo waiting, centering feed, but they couldn't get the Bratz for a shot on net. As Rosendahl will bring a short hand. He gets a shot, but it's gloved there by Bogdan, who decides to hang on. Wilkes-Barre wins the draw on their own end with 1 minute to go in the power play. Less than 7 minutes to go in the second. McHale will take his time as he brings it over the line with Rudolph in front of him. McHale waits, looks at his options, holding on, now gets it back to the high soil as Katasi now holds on back to McHale. McHale to DiMatteo. McHale holds on once again at the blue line. Here's a drive there, made rebound as the Knights couldn't get their shot there. Taking the shot there was Katarski as now the Aviators will bring it on 2-on-2 short-handed. It's Kinza waiting, trying to get around the defense. As he kills more time, Neal's gets a shot at it. They try to wrap it around, and it would not go there for the Aviators. Good chance short-handed, and now here comes Rudolph. Maverick Rudolph brings it into Aviators territory, invading their zone. Turns back as New York clears it all the way down as the power play is about to expire. Good penalty kill work for New York. A much-needed penalty kill as it's only 2-0. Now off the bench there, it's Gibbons. Gibbons goes on the wing, trying to take a shot on the angle, but it's stuffed there by Bogdan. He covered that left post well. Harper keeps it on the point. Gibbons trying to pressure around, but it goes to Austin Fick instead. Austin Fick will take his time as DiMatteo was the closest player to it for the Knights. Harper will now regain the puck on defense for the Aviators. And that's taken away there briefly there by Price, Josh Price, but he couldn't hold on for long. Now it's Harper again. It goes down to the side there of Bergman. And it's kicked there by Gibbons. It goes back to the corner. Sinicola leaves it there for Caleb Aterloni. Less than 5 minutes to go in the period. Gibbons trying to dangle a run, trying to go to the goal, and a nice save made there by Bogdan as he comes out of the crease. It's kept in under pressure. Here's a pass in front of the circle. Centering feet in front, but goes off the stick there of Sinicola, who kicks it out, and Abdullah will get it out of the zone. Off the tie-up, they were get a shot on that, but it's blocked down by Wilkes-Barre. As now McHale will make the centering pass, but nobody there for the Knights to bring it into the zone to keep up the pressure. Larson brings it over the line. Wilkes-Barre's defense trying to get it back out as Larson goes down on his knees, but it goes to the Bosny for Wilkes-Barre. The Bosny as Oliver Kiv tries to keep it into the zone as McHale keeps out the pressure. They get a centering pass there. Waiting there in front was DiMatteo, one of the best players on the Knights, but he couldn't get the puck on his stick. It sails back ahead there for Toth. Toth will take his time. Floyd ran to DiMatteo. Knights win the draw. Russo to Pfeiffer as De La Salle. Here's a shot, and he hit the post, I believe. It might have went up the side of the cage from the Bosny. Another post there for Wilkes-Barre. Now Russo holds on. Fires a shot. Save made there for Goebel as now goes back out in front as Russo trying to get around Sheben as Sheben now brings it through center. Knights will now bring it back on the counter attack. Goes to Pfeiffer, pumps the brakes, waiting on the point. He'll look at his options. Once more, center. It's a left wing pass that goes down to the Bosny. The Bosny back to Russo. Russo, the Bosny again. Puck in the front there. It's Brutz. He's waiting right in the doorstep. As now it's a 2-on-1 developing here for the Aviators. Kinza toe drags it around, shoots one, and it goes wide. What a chance there for the Aviators. It did not work out. It says, meanwhile, the Knights go on their way. It's a 3-on-1. It's Rudolph waiting. Backhand pass behind. Trying to throw it in front there for the Bosny. Rebound was loose as Gobbo was able to cover up. 47 seconds to go on the power play with 1:22 to go in the second. DiMatteo can't win the draw as Larson clears it off the boards. It goes now all the way down to the other side. McHale waits behind the goal. As now carefully bringing it away, and now here comes Maverick Rudolph trying to get around Floyd. Lost control as the Aviators clear it. And now it's a near break there for Floyd. But that puck it's cleared by Bogdan. Good play there. So the Aviators couldn't get a chance shorthanded. Last minute to play in the first period. Mikhail waiting behind the goal. That goes near the skates of Katarski. As the Aviators couldn't clear it, they were able to clear it, excuse me. They've done a good job on this penalty kill as the power play has expired for Wilkes-Barre. It was a good opportunity. They did hit the post as that's covered up on the side of the net there by Bogdan. Price for the draw. Can't come up with it. Aviators win it as now they try to get it in front. As now Wilkes-Barre will bring it on the way. It's a 3-on-3. They try to get a shot on that there, but it's blocked down. Goes in front there to Pfeiffer, but he couldn't get the puck on his stick. With 10 seconds to go in the period, it's a break pass. Here comes Davis. Davis walking on that backhand shot, and it's denied by Bogdan as time is slowly beginning to expire, and it has. It is 2-0 Wilkes-Barre Scranton after 2 shots on net, 25-22 in favor of the Knights. We will be back for the third. First line will go back out once again for the Knights. No surprise there. Di Matteo at center against Toth. And now we are in the most crucial period in regulation, the third period. Toth against Di Matteo. Puck is dropped, and now we get back into the game as Demick blows a tire as we get a penalty coming up as Gobble was going to the bench for the delayed call. It's a tripping penalty right off the bat, and it is a penalty against Wilkes-Barre. It'll be on Roberto Nabozny. Knights try to win the face-off, but they couldn't hold on for long as Sidney Cole gets it through center. Sheben will hold on. A huge opportunity for the Aviators as they still have nothing on the board. They're still down by 2. The 2-minute penalty against Nabozny as Toth touched the puck as the Knights try to corral it back out toward the other side of the ice, and they do. 1:14 to go on the power play. Aviators trying to get more firepower onto the net as Toth will try to race after him on the wing. It goes off him from the shot attempt, a clear attempt actually, as Toth blows a tire. He lost his stick. He gets back on his feet. It goes back to the point. Kinza waits, holding on, firing across, trying to get a deflection in front, but it would not go. Here's a slap shot blocked down there. It's blocked down there by Simonson as Abdullah clears it to the corner. Knights doing a good job on the penalty good thus far. That's glove down. As now the Aviators will bring it back the other way. It's Kinza wait, holding on, trying to take a shot. He found out. Get a shot on there anyway, but Bogdan was able to cover up. A little less than 30 seconds on the penalty against Nabozny as he still is stuck in the box of shame. Just like a famous quote in Slapshot, you go to the box of shame, but then you are free. As the Knights try to clear it as they succeed. Price pressuring Gobble as he gives it now to his defender in front. As Rudolph ran into Anthony Floyd there. As now, meanwhile, Demick brings the other way, trying to toe drag around, but he could not keep it in the zone. Power play is about to end as Gobble hits it off the glass. He was way out of his crease, and now Toth brings it the other way. Power play has just expired, just to clarify, as Toth waits, holds on, trying to throw it across to Demick, but try to get towards Bratz, but Bogdan will cover up with 17:44 to go in the third. As the Knights survive that, they still have not allowed a single goal in this game, but a 2-0 lead could be gone in an instance, as we've seen so many times, not saying necessarily this team, but just in this sport, as the Aviators right off the draw get a near chance there, as they get another shot's blocked down there by Di Matteo. As now the Knights will try to get it through center once more. Parker Height DiMatteo rushes the other way. He's got Mihail on the way. DiMatteo shoots one, and the save is made by Gobble. Ashton Gobble so far in this game has stopped 24 of 26 shots on net. Knights try to win the faceoff. They couldn't maintain the puck for a long amount of time. As the Aviators hold on to center ice, and now they're bringing it on the other line. It's near a 2-on-2. It's cleared back into the zone there. It's cleared back into the side as we get a whistle as Bogdan was able to make the save on that play. Off the tie-up is now Alec Young as that puck goes out of play. They'll redo the face-off shortly, and we'll get back underway. 17:03 to go in the third. Jonathan Morgan trying to get around there. It's a 2-on-1 developing here for the Knights. Here they come. It's Rudolph trying to get it to Morgan, but it's blocked down. A near good chance for the Knights to extend the lead, but it would not go. Here's a shot on near the net. It's blocked down by a stick. They try to corral it back around. Rudolph centering feet in front, but they couldn't get anyone on the wing or at center to hold on possession of the puck as Alec Young clears it all the way. Lee tries to take it away, and it's taken there by Sheeman. Sheeman toward Lee, and it did not go as they couldn't get another shot. Here's a shot on towards the net, but it's blocked by Brett's rebound. Oh, he appeared to hit the pipe. It was a close chance, and now Rudolph takes a shot from long range, and that's gloved down by Goebel with 16:25 to go. Knights try to win the faceoff. It goes back to the point as Wilkes-Barre tries to keep it back to the corner. Shemix goes down as Huso will also get it back to the other side. Demick tries to clear it over center. We have a whistle. We have a tripping penalty coming up. We'll see who is against. The penalty will be against the Aviators. It's a 2-minute penalty against Drew Demick. As now the set up to McHale. McHale waiting on the point, and now goes to the other side of Rudolph. Rudolph centering pass in front. They're trying to get a shot there from DiMatteo. It's blocked down, and now the nice set up again. To Rudolph. Shooting one! It's blocked in front. As now McHale tries to keep the puck. He does, trying to get around. McHale waits. Holding on, going behind the goal. Centering pass in front. They're trying to get a shot from Rudolph. Oh, and he fanned on it as McHale tries to keep it in the line. As now here come the Aviators, a short-handed chance to try to throw it across there, but they couldn't get a shot on net in front there from Anthony Floyd as we get a whistle to stop play. 1:14 remaining on the power play. As now Pfeiffer will try to bring it over the line and does. He succeeds, maneuvers around, holding on, waiting. Gives it to Shemnix, who has the first goal of the game. Shemnix to Russo. Russo, Nabozny. Nabozny try to get back to Russo as he holds on the wing. Pfeiffer waits. Shooting one, blocked in front. Nabozny, now Shemnix will take it as he corrals behind the goal. Back it goes to Russo. Russo, Pfeiffer, waiting, shooting, deflects in front as Goebel was able to cover up with the glove. Shemnix will go for the draw once again. Shemnix can't win it as the Aviators couldn't get out of the zone. Nabozny gets it to the other side as it's taken there by Russo. Russo lost possession as Kinzel tried to get it out of the zone. 25 seconds to go on the minor penalty against the Aviators as that shot there from Russo was blocked down as Goebel was able to cover up as the puck was slowly going towards the crease. If you look at the bottom of your screen, you can see the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Knights mascot really getting into the tunes of the game. To be fair, the music is really catchy. Whoever's choosing the music has a very good soundtrack. As now Wilkes-Barre wins the face-off, it goes back to the high slot. Here's a shot in front of the screen. It's blocked down. They try to scramble in front. Rudolph goes behind the goal, trying to center it across, but it goes off the stick there of Lee. As the Aviators survive that for now. There is actually another player in the box for the Aviators. It's still a power play apparently for the Knights. McHale now gets to DiMatteo, takes a shot, and Goebel was able to make the save. So we do have another penalty. It is in fact against the Aviators, Edwards Kinzel, for interference. now Harper tried to get it out of the zone. The 2-minute penalty was on Kinzel for 2 minutes for interference, as Wilkes-Barre can't set up on this power play, at least so far. Bogdan will leave it there for Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer with Floyd in front of him. He has Russo for reinforcements, and he'll leave the puck to him. 13 minutes of counting to go in the game. 2-0 Wilkes-Barre Scranton. Pfeiffer brings it over the line, has Bratz on the left side. He leaves it there towards Bratz, who pumps the brakes. Try to get it out, try to corral it back out on the corner. It's still stuck in there. Shemniks now gets it out. Shemniks waiting, holding on, passing to the Russo. Russo, the Bosny. Pfeiffer throws one across. Here's a fan shot, missed the net. Oh, Russo had a good chance there as the Knights can't keep it in. Power play expires. More good chances, but it is still 2-0. The Bosny going through center ice, but the Knights try to go back on the attack as Pfeiffer moves around. The Bosny now brings it on the left wing. The Bosny waits, trying to take a shot on that, but an easy glove save is made by Goebel as a player right into the left post. And we have a big, ugly scramble. Nearly every player from both lines going after each other, including Goebel, and hopefully this can be broken up quickly. Hopefully no one's hurt as well. We'll see if there's any penalties also assessed. The net was also dislodged as well. Pfeiffer will... No, he would not go in the box. It almost looked like he would for a second. We'll see what penalties are, in fact, assessed. The officials will take their time to see who will go in the penalty boxes for at least the next few minutes. It appears Drew Demick is in the box. At least one player is in the box for the Aviators. Drew Demick. And Sam Pfeiffer is, in fact, in the penalty box for Wilkes-Barre. We'll see if there's any other penalties or the extent of them, as the officials are still working it out. So there's 3 penalties assessed. 1 on Wilkes-Barre. It's on Sam Pfeiffer for 2 minutes. 2 on the Aviators. 1 on number 55, Drew Demick. And 1 on goaltender number 40, actually, Aston Goebel for 2 minutes. So it will be 4 on 3 for at least the next 2 minutes. As now Wilkes-Barre will bring it. It's Russo waiting, firing a shot, goes wide on the right post. As now that corrals all the way back down to the other side of the rink. So with more open room on the ice, we'll see if Wilkes-Barre or even New York can get some more chances up in front of the net. They bring it into the zone. Here's a pass in front. Goes down to Russo. Waits on the back end. Goes to the forehead. Holding on. Stops. Waiting. Passing. Gets it out to the left side. Russo gets it back. Makes the left wing pass. It goes down to, and now goes to Simonson. Simonson will now get it across to the other side. It goes to Agtilona. He's going to wait again. Pass across there, but he tried to get it to Russo, but he couldn't make the play as the Aviators clear it all the way down again. 45 seconds left on all 3 penalties before it will go back to being 5 on 5. Russo moving on in for a shot, but it's blocked there by Larson. Now they try to get it back to Bratz. Bratz waiting, firing, missed the net with the shot. He hit the glass. Now Maverick Rudolph will now wait on the corner. He gets some help from Sidney Cole, who's hit hard there off the boards there in front. He is back on his feet, and he stays on this shift, so hopefully he's all right. Price gets it back to Sidney Cole. Sidney Cole, here's a drive by Bratz, and he fanned on it. And he actually broke his twig in the midst of the process, and he'll go to the bench. And now brought back the other way there by Kinzel. Trying to dangle around, makes a move around. Gets a backhand shot. He hit the pad thereof. He hit the pad in front there of Bogdan. Back come the Knights the other way. Mick Hale dangles around. Moves up in the angle. Trying to go a high shot. Trying to take a shot from the top bar and in, but it went way too high. It was the right idea, just not the right execution. That goes out of play to stop the clock. 9:55 to go in regulation. Shots on net are 34-24 in favor of the hometown Wilkes-Barre Scranton Knights. Knights win the face-off, as now they'll bring it back to the other way. A near hit is near the Aviators boards. As now that's gloved away there by Harper. Aviators now going the counterattack as Larson trying to bring it over the line on near 2-on-2, but it's broken up there. As Wilkes-Barre will hold on to the other side. DiMatteo tried to get the pass there, but Demick got in the way of that play as he clears it all the way down. DiMatteo as Height, he's hit there hard on the glass. It sounded like it goes out harder than it was. As Nabazi brings it, takes a shot, it goes off the stick there of Harper as we get a whistle. The puck did not go out of play, so we get a whistle with 9:08 to go. Shebnick's now out for Wilkes-Barre at the center circle. Wins the face-off. As now it's carried back the other way to the other side. And now the Aviators will bring it down over the line and try to get it into the zone there. Bringing in there was Anthony Floyd. Floyd now to the point. Here's a shot. It's gloved there by Bogdan, making the shot on net there for the Aviators. Making the shot on net for the Aviators was Arkham Kobylensky. Still plenty of time left in the game, but we will keep our eyes on Aviators goalie Ashton Goebel. Still, it would be early to pull him with a little less than 9 minutes to go, but we'll keep our eyes on him since the Aviators are down 2-0. Abdullah trying to make the pass across there. Trying to make the pass there front there to Price. They have a shot on Cotter, excuse me. As Price is stuck into the quarter, O'Connor hits it off the glass. It goes out to the quarter. Floyd around there for Abdullah, as now the Aviators back-headed towards the other side of the zone. 8:13 to go in the game. Price around there from Abdullah. As now the Aviators keep it in the zone. They try to bring it back into the other side. Try to keep it in there was Patrick Toth. They get to the point. Here's a shot off the screen. It goes off of Floyd and back to the quarter. Knights survived that. O'Connor. Abdullah off the boards. It goes to the other side as the Knights get fresh legs as well as New York. Now Nabozny gets it over the line, and now it goes to Mikhail, who goes down to the corner. Mikhail runs into there as a stick goes up towards the face mask there of Kobylensky. That puck is jabbed free as that puck goes out of play. Demick will get the puck off the draw for the defense for the Aviators. As Height will hold on in their side for Wilkes-Barre. That's nearly goes toward the skate there of Bergman. Puck goes all the way down to the other side of the ice. As Demick runs into Mikhail. DiMatteo waiting in front near the goal crease as Mikhail waits behind the goal. Try to get to DiMatteo, but he couldn't get the puck on his stick. Meanwhile, Nabozny will now hold it on the wing, try to get back to the point. Nabozny off his stick. It goes behind the goal to DiMatteo. DiMatteo. Here's a drive there by Height, and it goes right into the chest there of Goebel. Off the tie-up as now Bratz gets it now to Pfeiffer off his skate. Harper and Toth try to get it out of the corner. It comes free. As now Rudolph try to get it away there as the Aviators will get it out of their own end. It finally comes out, and here comes Demick. Demick try to get around a few defenders, but he failed. That puck goes off the glass there in front from Rosendahl. As now Bratz brings it over the line, and here comes Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer to Bratz. Bratz waiting. Backhand shot. And a good save made by Goebel as he had both of his legs spread across. Not a full split, but it was enough to keep the puck out of the net, as this will be an icing call. We had a few players running into each other immediately after the fact. It's Demick for the Aviators and Jonathan Morgan for the Knights. They break up the little scrum there. And we'll get back underway shortly. 6:09 to go in the game. And I believe we may have a penalty here. Pfeiffer is in the box. Wait to get an official call shortly. The faceoff is being moved into the Wilkes-Barre end. It is a penalty. A roughing call on Pfeiffer. It's fought off there by Bogdan on the shoulder. Good save made there by the goaltender for the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Knights Elite team. There won't be a bigger opportunity for the Aviators now as Abdullah steals it away. It's a 3-on-1. Abdullah winning. Throws one across. Here's a shot. Denied. Rebound in front. Puck was loose for a second. And Goebel has the puck in his glove. He denies Jeremy Simonson. A good steal by Malik Abdullah to take it the other way. Did not work out, but for the Aviators, they were at least able to escape. But I was going to say earlier, for the Aviators, this will be their biggest chance to at least get back into this game. As we have 2 penalties assessed, one on Wilkes-Barre, one on New York. So 2 more penalties were assessed, one on Wilkes-Barre, one on the Aviators. So now it will be It'll be 5-on-3 for at least the short term here. 5-on-4. I was going to say, it almost looked like it was going to be 5-on-3 for a second. So it'll be 5-on-4. So more space available here. Kinzel makes the pass in front, and now here comes Floyd. Anthony Floyd waiting on the wing, holding on for a shot. He's not going to shoot just yet. He'll pass it instead. It goes back to Kinzel on the point. Flings it across the other side. Here's a shot blocked down. And what a play there by Rudolph. Maverick Rudolph, the 1-on-2 short-handed. Takes the shot, paddled down. Rebounding another chance. Maverick Rudolph, some good chances short-handed, but he was denied both times by Goebel. Knights been doing a really good job on special teams on both fronts tonight. Floyd lost the puck. The puck went up into the air for a brief second. Gravity brings it down as now it goes back to the point, but the Aviators can't keep it onside. Rosendahl was unable to keep it in as Kinzel brings it back on the counterattack. Kinzel takes a shot, and a nice save is made once more by Dylan Bogdan. 4:45 to go in the game, 36 seconds to go on the initial penalty caused by Sam Pfeiffer. Shots on net 38-25 in favor of Wilkes-Barre. We'll see if they can keep the shutout alive, but what's more important, obviously, if they can keep the winning streak alive. Still 4:45 to go in the game. Birchman will go for the draw here against Nabozny. Birchman wins it. Demick takes it. Demick makes a pass. It goes off the skate in front there from Young. As Alec Young will try to get out of his own end. 21 seconds to go on the penalty against Pfeiffer for the Knights. As now this goes into the zone and goes to the corner. Russo, as the Bozzi tried to clear it, he can't get it out. Goes to Larson. Larson tried to throw it across, but he couldn't get a pass in front to get a shot on that for the Aviators as Demick will hold on for the defense. Power play has expired. We're back to 5-on-5. Here comes Russo moving on in for a shot. Save by Goebel. Off the faceoff now as the Knights trying to kill as much time as they can on the clock. There's 4 minutes to go in the game and counting, and they're up by 2. Goebel still in the net for the Aviators. We'll keep our eyes on him if New York decides to go 6-on-5, but we'll see how much longer they'll wait until then. As now, meanwhile, the Knights bring the other way. It's Katarski. Katarski waits, trying to take a shot, but it does deflect towards the net as Goebel decides to cover up. We have 2 players running into each other behind the goal. They're both for Wilkes-Barre and New York. It was McHale for Wilkes-Barre, and it was Harper. It was Harper for the Aviators as the whistle stopped play. Both of them will head towards at least one of them will head towards the bench. No penalties there.